come go with me. I don't know how this hunt's going to unfold or if we're even going to see any hogs, but I've got a feeder going.
That was a big boar. I'm not sure why he spooked, but... Well, I'm about 100 yards from the feeder. I have not found any blood or anything.
Welcome to A Sportsman's Life. We're so glad you tuned in to join us for another exciting real-world outdoor adventure right here on A Sportsman's Life.
Hi friends, it's your old buddy Luke Clayton. Let's talk some air guns. What do you say? For about the past 11 years, I think, I've been hunting editor for the only air gun magazine in the country. It's called Air Gun Hobbyist. It's I think it publishes like every other month. But I've had a chance to shoot a lot of air guns. I'm going to show you one that if you watch many of our A Sportsman's Life, you've probably seen this gun in action. This is a Seneca Dragon Claw. This is actually has long been my favorite air rifle. 50 caliber. I've killed a bunch of hogs with this one right here. I've got an AGM Global Vision, the Rattler V2 scope on here. Awesome gun. And it looks like a conventional rifle. Now, it has two air chambers here, so it holds a good bit of air. And it's the Seneca Dragon Claw 2, which this is the upgraded model. It shoots well over 300 foot-pounds of energy. So I've been in love with this gun for a long time. I've shot it a bunch, killed a bunch of hogs, and hunted with it a whole lot. We'll leave it at that. And I thought it would be I'd probably never find one that I liked any better. Let me show you something else that just came out. This, friends, is the Seneca Dragon Claw Tactical. It's got the adjustable stock on it. Looks a whole lot like an AR, doesn't it? It's not. It shoots one hard shot. Like it's basically the Dragon Claw, the same rifle, but with the tactical stock. At first I thought, I don't like that. I like my wooden stock Dragon Claw, and I still do. But I tell you what, this is light, and I found a new sport for me that I love. I haven't filmed it through the Rattler's got an onboard camera, of course. You can film through that. I've shot 2 hogs with it, but I haven't filmed it. We're going to put together a film that I'm going to hopefully show you me stalking a hog with this lighter. It's the same action, same barrel and all that, but it's just lighter on this end. We're going to go out and sneak up, get downwind of some hogs and try to get a shot, up within hopefully 30, 40 yards. It's not that hard to do with a hog at night if you got a good wind blowing from them to you. So come go with me. I don't know how this hunt's going to unfold or if we're even going to see any hogs, but I've got a feeder going. My deal is wait till after dark. We're going to catch the wind just right, go downwind with our Seneca Dragon Claw, our tactical. And this time, I'm going to do it right. I'm going to go ahead and film this hunt through the Rattler here. So let's jump in the old truck. I've got about a mile to drive over to my buddy's house. And I'm going to wait till about just at dark, and I'm going to kind of stay back and look through the thermal until I spot the hogs. They might be at the feeder. They might be under some pecan trees. Who knows? A lot of pecans on the ground, but stay with me. I bet we're going to have some fun. Maybe we'll get some pork. Well, folks, the bottom line is I love a Dragon Claw, Seneca Dragon Claw. I especially like this tactical. I'll be honest, I wasn't real sure I was going to like it, but it's quite a bit lighter and it's ideal for stalking these hogs. This is about I'll guess 140 pound boar, a fat one. And this is my sport. I love to sneak up and get close to these hogs. This looks kind of like an AR, doesn't it? But what I do like about it is light. Thumbs up on the Seneca Dragon Claw Tactical. Tell you another reason I hunt hogs. You can probably tell I've been working on this one. Right here, the meat. This is a fat young boar. He's not very old. I already removed the 2 back straps. This is going to be some prime eating. I'll go to work now and take the hounds, the 2 hounds in the shoulders. There's not that much more on the hog. I'll leave the rest for the buzzards and the coyotes to clean up. Hope you enjoyed our hunt, folks, half as much as I enjoyed bringing it to you.
Brought to you by Dallas Safari Club, Conservation, Education, and Hunter Advocacy. Hornaday, accurate, deadly, dependable. Taurus Firearms, maker of the Raging Hunter. Stealth Vision, high-tech precision-driven equipment tailored for the modern hunter.
spooked, but he didn't like the situation. The wind is perfect for me. I'm just gonna keep it quiet, or maybe he'll show back up. I don't know. That was a nice pour.
Well, friends, we had no luck in the blind tonight. We saw one really nice hog, and unfortunately that one would not come in. But you know what? There's always tomorrow. So we're going to get up tomorrow morning. We'll meet you right back in the blind and see if we can't get on a hog. A Sportsman's Life is also brought to you by Mossberg, American Built, American Strong. The YO Steakhouse, Catch and Release Apparel, AGM Global Vision, your go-to for thermal hunting scopes and spotters. Pyramid Air, your one-stop shop for everything air guns.
Hello, sports fans. It's Bill, the old man at Striper Express, with your fishing tip this week on A Sportsman's Life. Last year, about this time, it's cold, late January, 1st of February. We did a two-part, I think, on dead sticking. I've had more people ask me one question: would you show us a little bit more about the lures? So, I'm going to have you move in here and I'm going to show you a little bit more. Come on in. All right, here we go. I call them circus colors. Look how bright these are. These are big, heavy jigs, 2 ounce. That's an ounce right there. Got a spinner on it. That's 2 ounces. That's 2 ounces. That's 1.5 ounces, white glow. Now, this time of year, we don't use that many sassy shad. That tail, paddle tails, make a little more vibration than we want. So we use flukes. We're sponsored by Bass Assassin. So this is, okay. Can you see that forked tail? It doesn't make near the vibration that a sassy shad tail does. The trick is look at the shank on these things. Is that a long shank? How good are you at putting the tail on? Because this will test you right here. Now, move in here a little bit and I'll show you. I already put this fluke on here. See where it's split? I've already glued it. Super glue. Don't freak out when your tail splits. That's a long shank right there. Just hit it like this with your super glue. I've already glued it. Can you see me? Okay, just like that. Glue that really good. That's the second time I've glued that. Let it dry, super glue, and you're in business. Don't freak out when your tail splits. It's gonna be a little bit tricky getting it straight, but you'll get the hang of it. So there you go. There's a good trick you need to know about the super glue. All right, folks. There it is. Circus colors, dead sticking. You know, you're fishing some deep water. Those heavy jigs will sure pay off. You got contact with the bait. All right, so there's your fishing tip this week. Go do some dead sticking. Hit me up and let me tell me a big fish story. All right? See ya.
If you're looking for the best way to bring game to the table, check out Vineyard Max Deer Products at vineyardmax.net or find them on Instagram and Facebook. Well, good morning, folks. We are gonna, as promised, head back out to the blind, see if we can't get on a hog. Last night you saw that hog. He was skittish. He was not gonna come in. One of the most important things, folks, I'm putting on a safety harness here. Put on a safety harness. The most important thing. You wanna make it out of there alive, so put a safety harness on, use the safety harness. All right, we've got our safety harness on, and we are ready to head to the blind. We got about maybe 40 minutes, 35 minutes till
daylight, so we'll get in there well before that feeder goes off, and maybe that big hog will show back up again. If he does, I'll be there waiting for him. Well, there you have it, folks. That was fun. We had a nice hog come in, and we put a world of hurt on him, I think. He meandered off that way, made a few sounds back in there, and I guess we'll see what happens. We'll give it some time here. I just want to let him expire, and then we'll go in there and look. So we're going to hang up in the blind here and just enjoy a beautiful sunrise. It's just gorgeous out here. That was fun. All right. Well, it's been a little over an hour since I got out of the blind, so we walked over to the pond, caught a couple little bass, and now we're off to look for a hog. So stay tuned, folks. Let's see what we can find. Hopefully he's out there. Well, I'm about 100 yards from the feeder. I have not found any blood or anything, which tells me my shot may have been a little forward. I don't know. Well, we're going to keep looking here for a bit. Best thing to do is just sweep the area. He could have gone up and over the hill, so I have to go up and look that way. But I'm in the bottoms where I think he came down into this area. That's where I thought I heard him, but not seeing much yet. Stay tuned. Well, we're getting into some thick stuff. He could be down in there anywhere. I don't know. I'm going to try to make my way around it, and then I'm going to head uphill and look up in the pines. Maybe he's up in there. This is a workout. I should have made a better shot, I think. Oh well. Let's keep looking. All right, we've made it into the pines, so we're gonna look up here. Best thing to do is just to zigzag and kind of look. I mean, at this point, that's your only hope. We went through those bottomlands pretty good. Didn't see anything, so it's up here. Stay on them is all I can say. All right, let's get back at it here. Well, we worked those bottoms real good. We've been working this hillside here. We're at my food plot already, so he may have cut across that food plot. We're gonna go up and take a look that way. Kind of take a quick peek in these woods straight ahead, which is walked right toward the blind, so we'll see what we can find. But well, folks, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Real world outdoors, as we say. So unfortunately, we were not able to recover that hog. I cannot find him. So it's getting late. I've been out here probably an hour and a half to 2 hours looking, and I've got a few projects I got to get to. So it's time to call her a day. Unfortunately, no back straps for the iron skillet tonight. So, all right, we're going to head back. Thanks for joining me here on A Sportsman's Life. We'll see you next time.
Folks, this segment was brought to us by Gearhead Archery, Smoke Intex Electric Smokers, Snaplock Hunting Blinds, YO Ranch Headquarters, Ultramatic Feeders, and Catfish Pro. Tune in next week for some more real-world outdoor adventures right here on A Sportsman's Life.